Sh.Abu Usama At-Dhahabi is like chicken to him.
Okay,
You
now let's
understand
listen
that?
to what he...
So Abu Usama At-Dhahabi is like chicken to him.
Okay,
You
now let's
understand
listen to what he...
At-Dhahabi is like chicken to him.
Okay,
You
now let's
understand
listen to
that?
what...
Something with you brothers. And that was this thing that you hear about what's going on. I'm going to tell you what happened very quickly and very briefly because many of the brothers wanted to know what had happened. One of the characteristics of the people of Al-Islam, generally speaking, is that we have to try our best to be truthful. If a person is lying to get his point across, then although he may be lying and other people may not know he's lying, he should know that the haqq is not with him. So he knows that something happened between him and a few people, and he knows that he's lying and exaggerating. The other people may not know, but he has to be sincere, and he has to know the haqq is not with you, or you wouldn't be lying, you wouldn't be exaggerating. And this is one of the problems with al-hawa. When I went to give the khutbah on Friday in Manchester, the city of Manchester, I was invited to give the khutbah at a masjid called Masjid al-Sunnah that I've been to a long time ago. I used to go to that masjid, but I hadn't been there for years. So when we went, we wound up leaving Birmingham late, 11:30 when we were supposed to leave 11 o'clock. So anytime I'm going to be late for a khutbah especially, I become nervous. It's an Arabic word, nervous. And that's just how it is. I start to speak fast if I get on the minbar and things because it's just a psychological thing. So when we arrived in Manchester, it was at 1:30 when we were close to the masjid, and the people kept calling me, where you at, where you at, where you at? So the sat-nav sent us up this street, and it was telling us we have to make a left at that street, and that is the street where we're going to go. But we came by a masjid that was on this street, and we saw people walking into this masjid. And the area looked familiar to me. I said, this looks like it's around here. The brother said, yeah. The sat-nav is saying this is it. It's on this street, the front. So it was a side door here, side door. So he said, okay, you guys, me and two other brothers, get out, and I'll park the car. So because I was late, I jumped out of the car, I ran into the side door, and the bathroom was right there. I went into the bathroom, there was a line of people. I said, I'm supposed to give the khutbah today. Can I go? Can I go? They all allowed me to go. I had on my long johns and my turtleneck, and it was hot, and I was pressed. So I had to go to the bathroom. I had to take off my clothes. I was late. I did all of that. I went out. When I went into the minbar, into the musalla, I said, this is strange. I don't know this place. But I thought maybe they moved because the sat-nav said this is where we're at, and it was a perfect storm. So I got on the minbar, and I started fiddling with the fan to make the fan work. Some old brother was sitting in the first seat, and a chair said, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. I did that. I took the microphone, and I got ready to say, Assalamu alaikum. A brother came, and he said, no, this is not the microphone. So he took the microphone. I thought he was the mu'adhin, he's going to give me another mic. But he was looking upset. But I've seen other mu'adhins look upset in other masjids, mu'adhins that had some issues. I thought that was a case. So I said, what are you upset for? Between him and me. He looked at me and he said, I'm not upset, but he was still looking upset. Then another brother came, and he came not in a nice way. And he said, what are you doing? So I thought maybe these brothers are from the general people who don't know I'm supposed to give the khutbah, I'm scheduled. So to get up and say, that's okay, but not that way. And then I realized, oh man, I must be in the wrong masjid because I don't know this place. So I said to the people, is this not Masjid al-Sunnah? And some of the regular people there who didn't have beards, they were smiling. I could see them in the audience. They said, no, this is not Masjid Sunnah. So it was a strange, funny situation. Wallahi, I didn't know where I was at, so quite naturally, I apologized to the whole Jama'ah, to these Muslims. I didn't know who they were. As a matter of fact, the brother who drove me there, Abu Abdullah Shaybani, he came in and he saw the commotion, and he's many times out of the frame. He's not always in the frame. He was saying, is this Brawi Masjid, this Brawi Masjid? Because he didn't know what was going on. It wasn't Brawi Masjid. So I said, I'm sorry to everybody. When I walked out of the door, when I left the door, two of those brothers followed me. When I got to put my shoes on out in the corridor, one of them said to me, this is the Masjid of the Salafis and the Masjid of the Mubtadi'ah. It's over there. Then I realized this is the Masjid of the people who go overboard. The people who are rough and tough. The people who, if you don't agree with them on issues, especially rulings of Sheikh Rabi and Madkhali, then they throw you outside of the Sunnah and off of the Sunnah. the Salafi of SP, the bid'ah that they're on, where they have ghulu and connecting the people with, it's me against the world, it's us against the world. We are against the world. The Martians are going to get us. The people always have to have this frame of mind, us against the world. We are the Salafis. So I realized this was that masjid. So I said to the brother in Arabic, look, don't expose the regular people to this drama, the drama we have with each other. Don't expose. And then one of them said, Ukhruj ya walid, get out, boy. He said that to me. And then Shaitan got involved on my side, and I told him that you may know who I am, but you don't know me. You don't want to deal with me in that Jahiliyyah way. That's what I said. That's what I said. You may know who I am, but you don't know me. You don't want to deal with me in that Jahiliyyah way. So I gave them what they needed. When you say something like that, you always have to be just like the non-Muslims, these people who take your words out of context. They get anything. They're not going to say they're the first one who takes from the dictionary of bad words, mubtadi'ah, walid, get out, so forth, so on. And even if you think someone is a mubtadi', then what you should do is never tell someone to get out of the masjid, and then to take the statements of the Salaf to prove you could tell people get out of the masjid. This is insanity. It's insanity. It's insanity.
جاهل جويهل حماران التقيان. نعم two donkeys ما تتشافى. وش ده الزنديق ده الدونكي كاتي between the باطل والحق. We don't unite upon باطل والعياذ بالله. We're not إخواني or تبليغيز. No, we are أهل السنة والجماعة. أهل الحديث والأثر السلفيون. People that, however, yes, when it is needed to cause splitting, we need to split between the حق والباطل to expose you.